Humans are a stubborn species. Once our minds are made up, it takes a compelling reason to accept a different point of view. In the misunderstood world of premium hatchbacks, the latest Volkswagen Golf aims to shift the American paradigm by delivering one of the finest driving experiences available for under $30,000. And that's only the half of it. So let's get right down to it. As is the case with most revamps nowadays, the latest Golf is slightly lower, longer, and wider than the car it replaces. Sharper body lines, swept-back headlights, and narrower taillights impart a stylish appearance without being in your face. That job belongs to the Hyundai Veloster. This understated air of sophistication carries through to the interior, where the Golf strikes an agreeable balance between form and function. Unlike years past, virtually everything inside the Golf makes sense at first interaction. Cruise control has been relocated from the turn signal stock to the steering wheel for vastly improved usability. And while some high-resolution graphics wouldn't hurt, the new infotainment system is remarkably easy to use thanks to proximity sensing technology and these physical menu controls. User-friendliness is all well and good, but it's the attention to detail that truly distinguishes the Golf from competitive offerings. There's one-touch turn signals, extendable sun visors, four-way lumbar support, thickly padded touch points, visual cruise control, a sliding center armrest that's also height adjustable, and my personal favorite, a digital speedometer. Color me impressed. Of course, you can't talk about a hatchback without mentioning the hatch. The Golf now offers 22.8 cubic feet of space behind the rear seats, and just under 53 cubes with the rear seats folded. For comparison, a full-size Chevy Impala makes do with a mere 19 cubic feet of cargo room. Oh, sedans. On the flip side, the Golf is considerably shorter than compact sedans like the Nissan Sentra and Toyota Corolla, meaning the rear seat feels a bit more confined than its trunk-bearing challengers. Besides tight rear legroom, the only real drawback is the lack of a proper USB port. Although Volkswagen's MDI port is compatible with newer iPhones right out of the box, Windows and Android users will need to shell out an extra $50 or so for an MDI to USB cable. A silver lining of sorts comes in the form of three SD card slots, though most people will find them to be about as useful as a DVD rewinder. In any case, our concerns regarding outmoded media formats suddenly washed away when we took to the highway, where precise tuning of the chassis and suspension filtered out the rough stuff while retaining just the right amount of rigidity for spirited driving. The steering's weighting and responsiveness is borderline flawless at both low and high speeds. Better yet, the Golf's cabin is considerably quieter than that of the Hyundai Veloster and Elantra GT, and better isolated from wind noise than the Ford Focus. Ergonomics may not be the sexiest category of vehicle evaluations, but the Golf's well-thought-out cockpit deserves recognition. For instance, the center stack extends towards the driver to keep the touchscreen and accompanying HVAC controls within arm's reach, and the steering wheel offers a great deal of adjustability to accommodate those with long dancer's legs. Plus, range-topping SEL trims include a 12-way adjustable driver's seat, which, for those playing the home game, provides more adjustability than some luxury cars. On the powertrain front, all Golfs feature a 170 horsepower 1.8-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that can be paired with a standard 5-speed manual or optional 6-speed automatic transmission. As for variants, Golf TDIs employ a 2-liter turbocharged engine good for over 42 mpg on the highway, while a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder delivers 210 horsepower in the sportier GTI and 290 horsepower in the high-performance Golf R. All three variants can be had with a 6-speed manual or optional dual-clutch automatic. Pricing begins right around $19,000, with the GTI and Golf R starting at roughly $26,000 and $36,000 respectively. Opting for the fuel-efficient TDI model carries with it a $2,000 to $3,000 premium depending on which model you choose. Standard equipment consists of Bluetooth, touchscreen audio, manual lumbar support for the driver's seat, and automatic window control for all 4 doors. Crack open the piggy bank and you can take home features like bi-xenon headlights, passive entry and push-button start, leather upholstery, heated front seats, a premium sound system by Fender, forward collision warning, rain-sensing windshield wipers, and front and rear parking sensors, all for about $29,500. And while a pair of properly adjusted mirrors negates the need for such a feature, blind spot monitoring is not available. These prices might not seem particularly alluring on the surface, but consider this. A fully equipped Mazda 3 hatchback can surpass the $32,000 mark and can equal the Golf when it comes to overall refinement and driving pleasure. Yeah, we said it. By now, it's no secret most Americans habitually keep upmarket hatchbacks off their short list. But the 7th generation Golf proves it's time to officially set aside preconceived notions and give this flavor of automobile a try. You'll be glad you did.